Real Entertainment coming at you live. Hope everyone's having a blessed day as I am. And I send my blessings when you get this, you know. I'm more in a calm state right now. Like, bro, like the drug problem that's going on right now down here, you know, it's all bad, bro. Like, I honestly believe, like, because I'm coming from the gym, right? And, you know, and these people get on, you know. She goes and light up. She's about to smoke some meth and shit on the, you know, right like next to me. I look. I'm like, hey man, don't do that shit around me. You know, and it's just like, and it was just like, you know, and I'm trying to control my emotions and stuff like that, but you know, I had to come back to understanding. For the ones that don't know me and don't follow me, I'm a recovering addict myself. See, like this stimulus check, it wasn't, bro. This shit was not well thought out. Like, this is my opinion, bro. Like, literally, I really think it was under population control. They gave everybody $1,200, $1,400 here, $600 here. What do you think all drugs addicts are gonna do with that money? We got, and where I'm at downtown, you know, like, you know, everywhere, people are sitting there walking around like zombies, strung out on dope. And I'm sitting, like, when the lady that was doing, she didn't do it or nothing, but, you know, I was just, you know, I had to keep my composure. But she had scabs all over her face, picking at her face. And, you know, and I had to remind myself of who I was talking to. Because, I like hitting when, like, I'm a drug and alcohol, since we're on topic, I'm a drug and alcohol counselor. Don't you think it's time for you to get some help? And the friends she was with or whatever, they were like homeless and drug addicts themselves too. She was like, oh, where'd you get your credits? I was a drug and alcohol counselor. And they started having the conversation how they was a drug and alcohol counselor. And I just shook my head, just like, as they were doing, you know, as she was about to smoke on the max. I'm like, man, what if there was kids on here? Then, you know, I said, man, I would have called the police. I wasn't gonna call the police, but I just said that, bro. And you know what they told me? And it was like, man, they knew the law. They was like, oh man, police don't really care about that. They really can't do nothing about that no more. That's what we come to now. Like, a lot of these people are not criminals. These people need help. These people are on drugs. All drugs are is make you do something you wouldn't do if you were sober. That's all drugs do. They'll make you do something if you wasn't sober. And like, literally, people walking around don't care, none of that. There's undercover drug addicts, and there's the drug addicts that just lost themselves, you know what I mean, and that are gone. Because when I think maybe like a month back, I had hooked up with this church, and we went. They volunteered us to go pick up the dump site at the homeless, bro. Do you know how many needles, bro? Like, literally, I can't, no exaggeration. There's like over 1,000 needles. I know me growing up, like my drug addiction, because I had a drug addiction since I was struggling with drug addiction, since I was like, what? I want to say more going on my 15. It was alcohol. Like, I was an alcoholic, a mean alcoholic. Like, all this shit I got in trouble, like me going my prison stint for doing 4 years in prison and all that, bro. Bro, that was me under the influence. I was doing shit I wouldn't do if I was sober. Let me say that one more time. All my behavior that I did My behavior came from shit I wouldn't do if I was sober. You know what they call that, liquid courage? Cause for real, that I would drink. It would give me more confidence. It would make me be more sociable. I say I'll act one way, but I acted the total opposite. You know, I was careless, impulsive. And that's where we're at right now. I'm like, we have gotten to the society's gotten to a point right now. Like these drug addicts are just running crazy. They're just killing themselves. And I honestly believe that. I honestly believe this is under population control. See, this COVID shit was deeper than you think. And I'm just looking around, it's just like all of a sudden, you know, you gave all these homeless people, mostly drug addicts, all this free money. But what do you think they went and bought food? They went and bought food and drugs. Food and drugs. Bro, it was like Christmas, bro. Man, if I was homeless and that would have happened to me, bro, it would have been like Christmas for me. Bro, you have you got like literally, I'm downtown, like you would just have regular families with their kids or whatever walking by like homeless tents, like, you know, like that's just part of the norm now. And you know, and it was just like I was just telling her, man, like I told her, man, like I had love because I just had to remind myself of where I was at, you know, because I know what it is to be an addict. I know where it comes, you know, I was homeless. You know, everything I did, you know, revolved around me using drugs. Go to the bathroom, use drugs. Eat, use drugs. Before I go to sleep, use drugs. I want to be social, use drugs. Oh, before I go somewhere, I need to use drugs. But when I was doing it, when I was on the street, bro, we couldn't do that, bro. We going to jail. People just doing like I'm coming out of Fred Meyer, coming out of the grocery store, bro. As soon as you come out the exit, man, there's somebody shooting up right there at the entrance. You know, I had to keep my, you know, I felt that I kept my composure because, you know, just like I had to remind myself of who I was arguing with, because she was sitting there trying, all of a sudden was going to argue, oh man, I don't think what I'm doing is wrong, which is denial, playing victim. And I'm not talking to the ones that can go have a drink and be sociable and do what they do and like nothing ever happened, because everybody, you know, because that's where we're at right now. All of it, because, you know, because it's not, I'm gonna do some research on it, but I believe that's true. They stopped enforcing like drug penalties. This is like a drug-free zone state now. Out of all times you want to get past this law, you give everybody all that money and all that stimulus checks. All of a sudden, man, we really can't do nothing about it, man. These people need help. These motherfuckers out here dying, ODing, homeless, you know. Because she didn't know who was on the max, you know. There could have been kids or whatever. She's about to light her little fucking pipe up with her meth. I'm like, hey man, don't do that shit around me. Then I told the max operator, he was like, oh man, that's nothing new. Man, where was this at when I was doing my drugs? Man, you go to jail, you get that shit taken from you. But I guess the days we're living in now, they don't give a fuck no more, bro. Like, I'm talking about tents everywhere, bro. People walking with their families, sitting there like looking at it like that's the norm. Coming out the grocery store, they're shooting up right there, right at the entrance. They can't go do this behind like closed doors or behind a corner. They got to do it right there as kids and all type of people coming out. You have to understand these people do need help. They don't care about their life. And it's going through trauma, bro. Like, I know. I'm an addict. I used to be an addict. I come from that shit, bro. What made me quit doing drugs? When I got comfortable smoking dope with my mom. That's what made me quit. Like, it got to a point like it was a problem. Like, this is a problem here. And I try to explain to this lady, like, if you can get on the max and do that, you don't see there's a problem here. Population control. I'm telling you, man, these people just like, go ahead, man. They don't give a fuck about their life. Let them kill themselves. When the COVID hit, bro, they shut down all these programs. They shut down all the homeless shelters, all that, bro. I put, outlets, everything was virtual, bro. Everything was virtual. For like meetings and stuff like that. There were some meetings that were still open. But like, these people had no outlets to go to if they felt like using. This is the side effects of this COVID shit, bro. Like, you really know what your reality is going on right now? There's in closet addicts. There's all that. I believe that because this is not the first time. I talked to a couple other people where they passed a law where they don't care about drug. Like, this is a drug-free offense state now. Just like this come from that bro. This that COVID shit, bro. I just wanted to share that, man, because right now that sparked something in my spirit. Like, something needs to be done. There's something not right here. These people are not criminals. These people got problems, issues, bro. And people just walking around like it's part of the norm now. Like, okay, hey, let's go walk the kids, Got the whole homeless camp around here, bro, Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing? You good, bro?
Good.
Hey, God bless, bro.
No, that's it.
I come from that shit, bro. I come from being homeless, bro. I come from that, bro. And people look at it, just because it's not me ain't got nothing to do with me. But a lot of these people are undercover addicts themselves. They just never got caught, and they know how to hide it until they hit rock bottom. That's the only difference. It's sad, bro. But I wanted to share that, man. We need to do something. I'm finna do something. Change doesn't start, change starts with yourself. Stop complaining about something you do nothing about. It don't make sense. I just wanted to share that, please like and share this video. I 100%. Please like and share this video. So I can't even pronounce the word. Like, it's just like, for real, I got my emotions, like, because it was just, and I didn't want to, be mean because they're one lady's like, oh, you gonna talk about her face? It's the truth. Look at her face. Scat, like she was picking at her face like holes and shit. I'm like, you need help. You don't see the problem here? All drugs are is escape from reality, bro. Like, you can't handle your own emotions. People can't be themselves without drinking. People can't smoke, drink without being themselves. They can't open up without drinking. They can't have sex without drinking or being on some type of substance. I just wanted to give out. Please like and share this video. Follow me at 100%/realmt.net. Hey man, if you leave some comments on this video. If you want to book a couple life coaching sessions in with me, that shit. Anything that's not control, everything got control, man. I come from, I thought I had everything under control. I've been dealing with drug addiction since I was 15, off and on. My whole family's off drug addiction, bro. I was trying to break the family cycle. Real entertainment.